Hi, I'm Jess. Today we will talk about hiking. And this is our introduction about this topic. We will talk 5 parts of this topic. What is hiking, and government, and hikers, and so on. Now I will talk about what is hiking is a practice of modifying the feature of the system in order to accomplish the goal outside of the creator's original purpose. The person who is currently engaged in hiking activity and has accepted hiking as a lifestyle and a philosophy of their choice is called a hiker. As with the job type, hiker can work for a variety of employers. Some work for large corporation, testing systems, and networks, while others work for or start independent consulting firms that offer similar service to their customers. Many ethic hikers also are employed by variety of government agencies. One of the popular hiking types is computer hiking. Computer hiking is the most popular form of the hiking world nowadays, especially in the field of computer security. But hiking exists in many other forms, such as phone hiking, brain hiking. And next, Lee will talk about why people care about hiking.
Hi, I'm Lee, and now I'm going to talk about why people care about hiking. And hiking sometimes can be a threat, and the people very aware about hiking can just make them lose a lot of money. And the people just use hikers use it to do something which people not expected. So it's a threat to individuals, government, and society. The first one, I'm going to talk about the effects on the individual. And some hikers steal money and from people's steal people's PIN number and the banking code. And also some hikers and they in turn to destroy people's computer system and steal people's money from the bank. And now the government, I think there have the example in 2002, the Italian police arrested 14 suspected hikers, and because they are hiked the U.S. Army and Navy's computer, and they stole some confidential information which they are not expected to see. So it's also a threat to the government. And next is the society. In 2008, Russia hikers hacked ATM company and served up in the USA, and there have been $180,000 have been stolen, and so for this reason, and a lot of people lost their money, and it also caused the society's panic. So hiking is dangerous, and the people have to very focus on this problem, because if hiker just increase to hiking, and a lot of people will also cause the society panic, and the society will is suffering chaos. So people should care about it. And now let's Tracy talking about who hikers are.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and today I'm going to talk about who hikers are. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the basic skills of hikers. And the first one is learn how to program. This is the fundamental skill, but it's not just a simply accurate language. You need to learn how to think about programming in a general way, independent of only one language. The best way to do it is to read some stuff written by masters, and then you can write some things yourself and repeat it until you become familiar with this. And the second is get one of the open source and Unix and learn and to use and run it. Of course, there are some other operating systems besides Unix, but they are all distributed in boundary, and you can read the code and modify it. Thirdly is learn how to use the World Wide Web and write HTML, because a hacker needs to learn how to work the web, so they need to learn how to write HTML, which is the web's markup language. It will also teach you some mental habits that you will have to learn. Finally, you need to know the function of English in the hacker community because English is a working language. Make yourself writing is semi-literate, grammatical, and be ready with spelling. And then I'm going to talk about the mentality. Mentality. You have to believe in freedom and want to mental health and behavior habit. And now I'm going to raise a question to you guys. Do you think that are all the hackers good?
No.
Yes. There are some hackers in the world, and some are good, some are bad. Next, Sunny will introduce something to us.
I'm Sunny. I will tell us about some government and hacker. Maybe you guys can know the Google China flag in 2010. This story is real or not, we didn't know, but we can get information from it that government not always deal with hacker seriously. And but why? The most important reason is the result of civil war government is cannot image, which caused by the technology developing. Most government cannot support hacking obviously, like China. They just use hacker and other people resource in a cover way. Even they publish some laws which make hacker a crime necessarily. Opposite to this, Iran are being open about it. They invited hackers to join their soft war in the cyberspace. But why government take a different attitude on this? Maybe it is depend on their natural conditioners.
And I am Frank, and I'm going to talk about how to against hacking. From my research, I got 3 parts about about hacking. The first is website hacking, and the second is Google hacking. The third is pop-ups. In the website hacking, it includes a cross-site scripting, which is also called XSS, and is DOM-based. To prevent this, we have to ensure you validate all the inputs to your sites, like page headers, cookies, query string, and hidden fields. The second is Google hacking. In the Google hacking, it refers to the techniques used to gain access to unauthorized information through advanced search queries. Google hacking employs searching sites using the special characters, logical operators, and operators such as cache, file type, link, size, initial, or URL. Unless specified in the root.txt file, all the documents on the particular sites are in search engine spiders. If it is necessary, the robots.txt file to avoid indexing of such document folders, for example, like user agent something. And third, we're going to talk about pop-ups. It's mainly the most popular things in our lives when we're browsing our internet. Well, is it easy to fix this problem? Just install a pop-up blocker in your browser. It will block all the pop-ups. And another thing we're going to talk about is Trojan attacks. And this part is Trojan attacks. It's kind of a malicious program that doesn't attempt to interfere with the computing virus, not replicate itself with the intent of infecting other computers, unlike computer worms. Trojan horses can make copies of themselves, steal information, or harm their host computer system. Antivirus software can attack and scanning every week to prevent the hidden Trojan in your system. And unless you have the 2 kinds of operating system, like Linux Ubuntu or the Macintosh operating system, these 2 are virus proof. It prevents most kinds of virus on the internet. Now next we'll invite Sunny to make a conclusion for us.
Okay, I will make conclusion for today's topic. First, we use the mind map, and the mind of our topic is about hacking. And first one, we just talk something about job types.
and then something about hackers and the government and the peoples. We know the care about care between peoples and something reasons. Last, we talk something about how to against the hacking. That's all. Thanks for listening.